4 lights, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go here in ABRL Tier 2. And Chips gets a good start there, but B-Hill with a monster start, using his experience to his advantage. Down into turn 1 they go, side by side as B-Hill dives down the inside, but he goes too deep. Way too deep, in fact. He might lose 2 positions here. He gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting, and he's immediately got a penalty. Stabby boys up into P3 immediately as well, having to fight with Jacob still. They fight, going through Curva Grande side by side for 3rd place. Jacob down the inside, Stabby round the outside. Who will come out on top here for that final podium position? And it is Stabby boy so far. And HGW's up into P5, using his experience to his advantage. Gravy Bucket stays in P6, and Kieran in P7. Wolf down to P8, actually up into P8 now. And Lewis Howick makes a great start up into P9. And Callum drops to P10, or gains to P10 actually. And Limitless actually does drop to P11. He struggled at the start there. Yeah, B-Hill way too deep into turn 1. Just had to bolt it across. Oh! Big stuff over streets and the wall is out! B-Hill out. Whoever said that Haas was going to get a 1-2, you are wrong. B-Hill out of the race on lap 1 of 27 here in Monza. I was not expecting that at all. Very, very uncharacteristic mistake. Oh, he can't be BRT Wolf being hit by Lewis Howick, but he catches it beautifully. What a 360, just a little pirouette there from Wolf. A bit of style into the corner. And Callum gets past TRC Limitless, but they're side by side now, heading into Ascari. This never ends well. The McLaren gets pushed wide, the Ferrari still down the inside, and they manage to somehow stay clean. But now Prime's right behind on that medium compound tyre. He's going to try and make a move, surely, at this stage. He's right there. They're about to go 3 wide into Parabolica. No, they're not. They all back out in the end, and Liam's right there as well, looking for a good exit to try and get the drive on them out of the corner. He does get a good drive out of the corner, and he's got 4 lots. He's got 3 lots of slipstream here. As they head now down into turn 1. We're on the off-board cam now. They're 3 wide heading into turn 1. Who will come out on top? Will it be Prime? Will it be Liam? Will it be Callum? And it's looking like it's Callum. It is Callum. He takes the place, and Liam unfortunately loses a place to Prime on the exit. He dips a wheel in the gravel, loses the speed, and now Wolf going for move around Curva Grande once again. This time doesn't have to do a 360 to stay alive. BRT Wolf now round the outside of Prime. He's on a charge back to where he was before. And what a move it is from him. 2 places in as many corners. And now Prime going to try and make a move on Wolf. Wolf does not have the DRS, will be swamped now by multiple cars heading into turn 1. Prime and Liam going to try and make the move. Oh, it's going to be so close. And now Liam's making a move on Prime as well. He's going to try anyway. He doesn't manage to make it work. But Wolf loses 2 places now. The 2 places he gained last lap, he is now lost in one corner. And now HW now trying to go around the outside of Lewis Howitt. That was a bit stupid to go for. If he gets a good exit, it might have been worth it, but he doesn't. And now Callum's right on him. Not what you'd expect for such an experienced driver to make such a desperate dive there around the outside. And yeah, he'll have the DRS though heading down the main straight. He's got to watch out for Callum though. He gets a wonderful exit. Almost within a 10th now is Callum. He is within a 10th. Maybe dropping a bit of his ERS. No, he's not going to. But they should both overtake Lewis Howick very, very easily down this start-finish straight. Will Callum go for the move on HW though? That is the question. No, he will not. He's going to sit behind, and Lewis Howick diving back round the outside there, and Callum can't make any move. Lewis Howick holding on very, very nicely indeed as Jake and Real Legend get overtaken by Wolf, and Hunter almost making a move there on Real Legend as well. He's still side by side though. They're catching up to Jake at the same time. I think Legend's going to dive down the inside. We're on board with the Hunter as we're watching this battle, but no, Real Legend backs out at the last second. He decides against it and stays out of trouble. DRS being activated though, and HGW is well and truly a sitting duck here. And notice how it goes round the outside, Callum down the inside, and we're on board with HW as we see this move from Callum on Howick maybe, and Liam trying to go side by side with HW as well. Oh, Callum gets nicked by Liam's rear end there, and HW gets the opportunity to fight back on Callum as they go side by side now through Curva Grande. Is he just about close enough? I don't think he is, to make a move into the second chicane. Oh, and that's a shame for HW losing 2 places. Oh, as Prime sticks his nose down the inside. Still trying to make a move, gets dipped onto the gravel. Can't make that one work, because now Wolf down the inside. We're watching on HW's perspective, looking backwards, and Wolf's made the move on Prime now as well. You don't make a place, you lose a place in this one. Stabby Boy is going to go for a move into the second chicane. He's going to look for it at least. He dives down the inside. Can he make it happen? He's going to try now around the outside of the second part. And he gets through, pushes Jacob to the inside and makes the place. Probably a little bit of contact there. An evasive action having to be taken by Jacob, but it worked. And I think it was just about legal. And where will he be compared to Kieran? Will Kieran be ahead or behind him? I think Kieran might actually be ahead of him. Going down into turn one, it's going to be close to Hamilton Verstappen situation. And Kieran's going to just about be ahead. Stabby Boy is behind a man who's on the same level tyres as him. Not good at all, but that shows that the undercut does work. But he's got to make the overtake now if he wants to make the undercut work on Jacob. Because Jacob will be pulling away slightly if he doesn't. And Kieran kind of just gives him the place, not fighting too hard. Stabby gained 2 seconds, even though he's fighting with an undercut. But with Prime, will it work out for him? He's ended up behind Callum and Jake, who are fighting as well. Will that hinder him? I think it will. He's got to get past them in this one. He's also got to get past Kieran. And, of course, Stabby if he wants that podium. And Stabby's going to try and make a move down the inside of Jacob into the chicane. Can he make it happen? Yes, he can. Stabby Boy is having great success around the outside of the second part of that chicane. As he's chasing down Kieran still in the Aston Martin ahead of him. He sets another fastest lap as Howick is now starting to get in his stride. He's right behind Jake, and Jake is about to make a move here into P6. Jake is trying to go down the inside into the first chicane, and he's done it in the Mercedes. Up into P6 he goes. As now Prime activates that DRS and heads towards Stabby Boy. Is he going to be able to make that move into a scurry? He's going to look for it at least. Yes, he will. He's got his nose ahead. And it's stupid. Stabby Boy is trying to hold on here. Yeah, so Prime takes that place. But will he hold on to the position? That's the question. Because, of course, Prime has that 6 seconds of penalty. Stabby Boy has no penalties at all here. And will have the DRS heading down into turn one. I think Prime will have to settle for a P2, as Lewis Howick will be trying to catch up, and Stabby will be fighting Prime now down into turn one. And Prime's going to be careful that Lewis Howick doesn't catch up, because of course Howick 2 laps fresher tyres than Prime, and Prime's tyres will be starting to drop off now, and drop off significantly. 9-lap old softs. This is when we started to see the soft runners really struggle. Oh, limitless of all routes! All of a sudden, they're both out of the race, and this will allow Real Legend and Jacob both some points here. Stabby gets a 3-second time penalty. Maybe it's on, but I think it's a little bit too late for Prime now. He's got 1 lap, less than a lap it will be, to get that 3 seconds. As they fight into turn one, maybe he can cause another penalty for Stabby Boy, but Stabby's just going to take it carefully. He knows he can stay within the 3 seconds and be fine. And Howick is going to be pushing his heart out to try and get there. But I don't think he's going to be able to. And Stabby Boy actually is going for it on track. He dips his wheel on the grass, side by side, heading into the second chicane. He dives down the inside. Prime doing the switch back, but they hold each other up again. And through the Lesmos, they're going to go side by side now. There's no way this is going to work out for either of them. And you can't fit 2 cars through the Lesmo. Apparently you can. Oh, as they touch wheels, bang wheels again. Oh, this is so close. Oh, Stabby Boy's in the gravel. Oh, I knew it was going to end somehow like that. And Stabby Boy will not be on the podium. Due to that, he won't end up being on the podium. Unless, actually, no, he could stay within that 3 seconds of Lewis Howick. It's a race against time for him. He's going to try his absolute best. We'll see whether he can do it or not. 5 tenths is the gap between that now. And I think Howick actually won't quite get a podium. It's going to be close, but he's not quite going to get it. But Chips wins the race. Very, very nice done from him. No penalties at all. Prime will take second. Lewis Howick third on track, but Stabby Boy just about takes a podium still. And I think there'll be some crosswords between Prime and Stabby Boy. Maybe a penalty for Prime, which will promote Howick onto the podium. You never know.